Good morning, all. So, Trinidad Elections is over. They called it at a little after 10 p.m. last night. The returning party, P&M, is in power again for another 5 years. And I think it came as a surprise to many. Some of them would say they were expecting it. Opposition, I think, campaigned really hard. And so did the other parties. PP, they did a good job. Unfortunately, they're a new party, and it's going to take some time for them to really get their message across. The thing that's surprising, though, is that you would think by now Trinidad and Tobago would get so fed up of the two-party system, and race has a lot to do with it, but you would think they would say enough is enough, and let's just move away from these two parties. Try something different, someone with a different vision. Give them the opportunity. We've done this for so many years, and you complain every time one of these parties get into power. And I was trying to figure out a way to put this into perspective so people can understand and say, okay, well, it's not racism, it's not any of these things, it's just that this party is much better. And I thought about it this way. I was like, you look at life itself, and your government is more or less like your parents. They're there to protect you. They're there to take care of you. They're there to provide opportunities. They're there to do many things that a parent would do. And if they're doing a great job, hey, you want them there all the time, right? But let's look at it this way. You've got your parents. In this case, you've got two major political parties, and they're mixed race. They're neither, both black nor both Indian or Chinese. They're mixed. And these parents have got 20 children. Children are divided by whom they consider their favorite. And like most parents, who say they don't have favorites, obviously some do. So now you've got the parents favoring a couple of the children, and same applies to the children. They prefer one of the parent because maybe one of these parents let them get away with more mischief. Maybe they'll steal here and there, and the parent will just say, okay, you know what, you get a slap on the wrist, don't do it again. They may even be encouraging it. But then suddenly, one of the parents gets a contract with a major company, 5-year contract, and they're making ridiculous amounts of money. And you're thinking to yourself, wow, we're really going to be taken care of now. We're going to get everything that we've wanted, We're going to be able to go to great schools. We're going to be able to get the best doctors. If we get sick, we're just really going to do a lot better now because, this parent's doing well. But what happens is some of your siblings are the ones that's getting treated much better than the others. And the ones that aren't are angry, but they're probably more sad than anything else. But now that parent has brought in all of their friends and their family to work in the company. And it just seems like it's a party nonstop. Now you're getting neglected. 1 year, 2 year, 3 years into it, and you're not really getting the attention, the love, and, benefiting the way that you think you should. Not by getting a handout, but with opportunities. You do get certain things when needed, but your parent gets sick, leaves the country, and says, hey, I've got to go to the United States because I'm not feeling well. I need to get the best treatment. You get sick, you break an arm or something worse, and he says, well, go to the local hospital, even though your track record is the worst. But you've got to wonder, well, why is it that I can't go and get the same treatment you're getting? But, you've got to do what your parent says because, you've supported them. But now you've got an aunt or an uncle, that's on the outside looking in and seeing all of the terrible things that are happening, the corruption, the deceit, the lies. And they're trying to tell you, listen, you don't have to take that abuse. Come live with us. We'll give you a better life. You're going to get more opportunities. Just give us a chance. Let us try. If you're not happy, you can go back. Just let's try to move things in a different direction here. And, they try to give you the best arguments, not because they want the responsibility, but they hate seeing you suffer like that. And it's not just you, but it's all of you. They want to take care of all of you and give you that chance. And some of you are convinced and willing, but it seems as though the rest of you are brainwashed, because those little bits that you get every so often from that parent, you are hopeful that it's always going to be there, but it's going to be better. And it's not. Because come time for when your contract renewal comes up, maybe your other parent now decides to go for it, and that parent gets it. So now the other parent is sitting in the back seat now, lost the contract, and now your other siblings are benefiting. And this is going back and forth. How is that really beneficial to any one of you guys? It's not. It's time to wake up and give someone else a chance. New ideas, new visions, new ways of doing things. And most importantly, to find and prosecute your parents for the crimes that they've committed against you, because that's what they've done. They've committed crimes against you. And you've sat back and you've taken the abuse because you've been doing it for far too long. Your grandparents did it, your parents did it, and now you're brainwashed into doing it as well. So you need to really wake up and say enough is enough. No more abuse. Let's get out of this relationship. Well, we've got 5 more years. Let's see how well you guys are going to handle it. Eat up those little tidbits that you get, because even if the other party had won, it would be the same politics. Good luck, Trinidad.